Hi everyone, this is EvilGraham93. I've got another update for you. So yeah, this week was my first payday at my new job, so I thought I'd splash out a bit and get some goodies. So most of the stuff I got yesterday, but there is some stuff that I got a couple of days beforehand, and stuff that I got today. So right, the first thing I'm going to show you is something different, really. Actually, if you know Adam's Collection 101, he did an update not too long ago. And he showed a pair of these Motorhead earphones. So yeah, when I was in HMV yesterday, I was having a look around, and these were right down to 20 quid. So I got some of these, the Overkill earphones. I can't remember whether he said he got the earphones or the headphones, but so they're the Overkill headphones. They're not actually in the box. I've kept the box, but they're not actually in there. I've started using them already, but I thought the box was pretty cool as well because it's got a Velcro thing on the side to open it, and then you got some like writing and what have you, which is quite a fun little read, which I did read about Motorhead. So they're the earphones, and I also got the Bomber headphones as well. And look at that price, you can't beat that really, from 50 quid right down to 20 quid. These are still in their box. I haven't used them yet, but again, like the Overkill earphones, you got the Velcro strap on the side, and you open it up, and then you got the headphones in there. So there is something that I did like on there. They've got a picture of some of Lemmy's stuff, and it's got two notes written on the front of it. The first one says 49% motherfucker, and the second one says 51% son of a bitch. So yeah, I just thought that was really funny. So yeah, they're the Bomber headphones. So I'm really looking forward to checking them out. I'll definitely take them on holiday with me. Right, so next I'll do the books, because I've got a fair few books as well. Just make sure everything doesn't fall down. So yeah, all the books are going to be of the same type. So yeah, so as you all know, I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. So all these books are Assassin's Creed books, and they're the novelisations of the games. So I already got the first one, which was The Secret Crusade with Altair, so I decided to get the rest. And so this one is Assassin's Creed Renaissance about Ezio, so it'll be Assassin's Creed 2. I'll put them down there. Then you've got Brotherhood, obviously Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Revelations, again self-explanatory, Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is probably the worst one out of the games, to be honest. You've got Assassin's Creed Forsaken, which is number 3, but reading the back, it's not actually about Connor. I think it's more about Haytham, so that'll be interesting. And then obviously the last one, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is probably the best game out of them. I absolutely love Black Flag, so I'll enjoy reading the book. And I did notice when I was getting these yesterday that one of these has got a double print on it. They're all by the same author, Oliver Bowden, so that's good. And I think it's Revelations. Yeah, is it this one? Yeah, you probably won't be able to see it, but if I bring it up right close, you might see that the print's off on the on his name. So I don't know, it's a little bit of fun, I suppose. I don't know if there's any others like that, but yeah, it's something silly, really, something that I always look for. Right, next I'll do music. I've got 3 CDs. I've got Megadeth. So Far, So Good, So What. Not listened to that yet, but I look forward to giving it a try. Next is Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz, which I have listened to, and it is absolutely awesome. Although I didn't think it's as good as No More Tears. That's still my favourite Ozzy album so far. But it was pretty good, I have to admit. And the last one is another Aussie one, and it's Bark at the Moon, which I haven't listened to yet. So yeah, I look forward to listening to that. Sorry if I'm rushing through these, but I've got a fair bit to show you, and I've still got more on the way. So they'll have to do on my next update. So right now I've got 2 games. I've got the Devil May Cry HD Collection. Really, I was looking for this on PS3, but I could only find it on Xbox, so it's no big deal there because I've got number 4 on Xbox. So yeah, I used to play these games all the time on PlayStation 2, and funnily enough, the only one that I never completed, because people are going to hate me for this, all the people that love the franchise, but the only one that I never completed because I kept getting bored of it was Devil May Cry 1. I don't know, I just couldn't get to grips with it. I didn't like the way how you shoot on the first one, which they mended in number 2. Like, for those who haven't played number 1 yet, I doubt whether there's many people out there that hasn't played number 1, but you have to hold down the lock-on button to actually shoot. So, which they mended in number 2, where you can just press the shoot button and he shoots instantly. So, but yeah, number 1 was never really my favourite. I think I got about halfway through on it. Not even that, I don't think. I just got bored of it, and then but number 2 was the first one I ever played, and that was only because of the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, because the Dante from number 2 makes an appearance on that. And when I say the Dante from number 2, I mean the way how he looks. So yeah, number 2, I loved number 2, to be honest. That was great, and of course number 3 is awesome as well. But although I don't know if anyone else has found this, they say it's the special edition of number 3 on this. But when you choose the games, when you go on to number 2, you can either choose Dante or Lucia to play as. But number 3, it doesn't have the same thing, and everyone knows that the special edition you could play as Virgil or Dante, but it only gives you the Dante one, so I don't know if that's something you've got to do online or whatever to get Virgil, but that was one of the main highlights for playing number 3, really, was Virgil, so yeah, that's good anyway. I'm glad I got that. And then the other game I got was DMC Devil May Cry, the reboot. And I've been putting it off for absolutely ages because obviously it's a reboot and Dante does not look anything like he does in the old ones. But surprisingly, I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, and again, a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I'm actually enjoying the new Dante. He is making me laugh, and if I could be completely wrong by saying this, but I think it's the same voice actor who does Ichigo in English dub, and Nero as well in Devil May Cry 4. I think it's the same guy. I could be wrong though, so yeah, it's still a fun game either way. I do like my hack and slash games, so. Right, finally on to the DVDs, which we've all probably been waiting for. I do what I normally do, start with non-horrors, and the first one is The Railway Man. Now, this is a really good film. This is one actually my mum picked up, but I didn't think I was going to like it at first because I didn't really know what it's about, but it's actually a really good watch. I'll give you a quick synopsis of the story. It's basically this guy who meets Nicole Kidman, and it's Colin Firth, and he meets Nicole Kidman on a train. They get married, and then she finds out there's something not quite right with him, and she talks to one of his mates, and he basically says all this, tells her the story of like when they was in the war, and there was Japanese POWs, and Colin Firth was basically tortured for quite a bit, so he's trying to sort it out. So yeah, it's a good film. Definitely check it out. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It's based on a true story as well, which is good. And they got a little bit afterwards, like saying what happens after the film and what have you. So I won't spoil that for you. Next one is a really good film. I didn't think I'd like this, but I went to see it at the cinema, and I did really enjoy this film. And it's 12 Years a Slave. It's a really hard-hitting film. I highly recommend this. I won't say much on the story. I don't want to spoil it, but definitely, if you get the chance to watch this film, definitely check it out. The next one is one that I got today, and I've not watched it yet. I've put it in the DVD player, ready to watch after I've made this video, and it's Karl Pilkington, The Moaning of Life. So recently, when I've been off work, I've been watching Karl Pilkington's An Idiot Abroad series, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. He's an absolute moron, but well, he's not really. He knows what he wants to say, but he just can't word it right, and he comes out like a right idiot saying things. And half the things that he goes on about I can relate to, really, and I understand what he says. But An Idiot Abroad was so funny. I watched all 3 series recently, and I saw this one today in Tesco's, and I thought I had to get it. Really, The Moaning of Life. So I'm reading on the back. He's travelling around the world again, trying to discover what makes people happy in life and stuff like that. So it looks quite funny. I am definitely going to get An Idiot Abroad, the complete series. So definitely look out for that in one of my updates. I highly recommend that series. It's really funny. Next one is 47 Ronin. I was kind of let down by this. It's one of those films where all the best parts happen in the trailer. I'll say it's still entertaining, but it was so boring. And like, when I first picked this up, I noticed this guy on the front cover, and I thought he looked really awesome. He's got a skull tattoo on his face. He's got tattoos all over his body. But you only ever see him once in once in the movie, and that's it. And it's like a quick 2-minute clip, and then he's gone. So I don't quite know why I put him on the front cover, to be honest. But it's fairly entertaining, but a bit of a letdown. These next three are horror, but the first one I'd say is between horror and non-horror, and it's Frankenstein with Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, I was really looking forward to this one. It's by the same people that made the same producers of Underworld, and I do quite like the Underworld movies, even though the last one was pretty shocking. But this one has had a load of mixed reviews, but I actually really like this one. I thought it was quite a good story, and I think it's about time they did something different with the Frankenstein monster as well. So I won't spoil it for you, but I really enjoyed it, to be honest. But his next two definitely are horror, and well, the last two really, and it's the Carrie remake. I've only really got round to watching the original Carrie not long ago, and in all honesty, I didn't know what all the hype was about the original one. I weren't too fussed by it, but a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I actually really enjoyed the remake a lot better than the original, to be honest. I don't know what it was about it, but yeah, I really enjoyed this one. In my personal opinion, it's better than the original, so... And then lastly is one that I've seen a lot of people get into their collection, and it's another one that's had a lot of mixed reviews, and it's You're Next. So yeah, I watched this late last night, and to be honest, I kept falling asleep through it, so I need to watch it again. But from what I can make out, it was okay, but pretty gory, good gore scenes in it. But from what I can remember, for the bits that I was awake for it, the story was pretty predictable, to be honest. I think I woke up through the ending, thinking, yeah, I saw that coming right at the very beginning of the movie. So yeah, it was okay. Definitely a rewatch. So yeah, that was the update. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing if you have. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm sorry if it was a bit rushed, but I did have a lot of things to go through, and I didn't know how long it was going to take me to make the video. So yeah, I've got another video lined up for next Sunday, so hopefully I'll get round to doing that. So I was going to do it today, but I thought if I do it today, I haven't got anything to do for next Sunday. So see you all later. Definitely look out for that video if I decide to do it. I won't tell you what the video is, but it's something I've been watching on other people's channels, and they've done the same video, which seemed quite interesting. So yeah, look out for that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.